Okay, so we're going to talk about the I-cord seam on our block of the month. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to long tail cast on 4 stitches onto your needle. And remember, I'm using a size 7 needle tip. I did not pull my double points. I'm just going to use my needle tips. I've got 4 stitches on the needle, and then I'm going to seam up or put my sides together. And I'm going to go in through both sides, and I'm making sure that I'm behind 2 strands of yarn, not just up here only beyond or behind 1. It's not a strong enough what are we calling that? It's not strong enough. Let's just start with that. So I go in and I'm going to pick up a stitch. So I'm going to bring it through. So now you have 5 stitches on your needle. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the second to the last and pass it over. And now you only have 4 again. So you're going to slide your stitches back to the beginning and you're going to knit those 4 stitches. Now, you're not wanting this to be really loosey-goosey, but you do not want to cinch this in tightly. You just want to keep it fairly normal. So I have 4 stitches. I'm going to go into the next spot, and I'm going to find my place to go in, and go in underneath 2 strands on both fabrics. I'm going to pull up a loop. Make sure that loop comes up nice and tall. And then I'm going to pass the one before it up and over and off the needle. There's my 4 stitches. I slide back and I knit my 4 stitches. So once you get your 4 stitches knit, you're going to come in and pick up another strand. So it's knit 4, pick up 1, pass your previous one up and over, and slide back and knit 4. And that's your repeat. Now you might be asking, what do I do at the end? So I'm going to go over, kind of slip here to the end where I have this ready. I'm going to put this back on my needle, my 4 stitches. Okay. So here's my 4 stitches, and I'm going to pick up the last stitch right here at the top, because I really like right at the top corner. I'm going to pull it through. I'm going to pass it over to get rid of the 5th stitch. I'm going to slide it back, and then I'm going to bind off. So I'm going to knit 1, and it's harder to, I'm going to do this. I'm going to change my needle around and binding off so it's easier. So I'm going to pick that 1, bind off, 2, 3, and I would just pull this through, pull your yarn through. Let's just say I have a tail here. So you pull it through, and then I'm going to take this, it looks kind of edgy, so I'm going to take this tail and I'm going to seam it down in, and I'm going to cause this I-cord to round down and in. So don't worry about the shape of it at the top looking weird. You're just going to, when you work in your tail, you're going to make it prettier by just rolling it in, and that'll be your finished edge, and that's all you do.